was the senator's name that got blown up? What was her name?
Oh, yeah. Not Smith, but...
Oh, I can't think of it either.
T-Woman.
Anyway,
Grandma's sweet peach tea.
I would be a lot more like her. I'd be like, obviously Superman's here to help. Superman's here to do things. But we need to have a better idea of what he's doing and kind of have a way to maybe have the silver bullet. I would have Batman make the spear. I am definitely like that, just in case, because there's been several times in the comics where Superman's gone crazy. It's not unheard of.
But do you have the whole idea of the greater good? I mean, you have
and
the
do we
world
have
versus collateral damage, which...
And do we have the right, as the United States, to control Superman?
No, and Superman would never let that happen.
But if you look deeper into what they were saying in both shows...
Oh, yeah.
On both sides of the universe, it's all about America.
Well, I
not
think
so much as the
was
planet.
More of a Shadow Organization Shield type kind of thing, which was a multinational kind of thing. But
no. Look closer. It was all about our nation.
No.
And saving face. And what are we going to get out of it? And how do we not look bad?
I didn't think I looked that deeply into it.
The Sokovia Accords were signed by like 140
countries. It was a UN thing.
Yeah. I still say it was about the United States.
Okay, well, that's what you saw.
A little.
But it was... But I can't think that, as soon as Russia saw Superman in, Metropolis, they weren't thinking of a Superman option immediately. I can't think that there wasn't
or a Superman option for Superman.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is,
like
I'm just surprised
Russia's Titanium Man for Iron Man.
What I was surprised was that it took so long for the United States to come up with anything after what happened in New York City with the Avengers.
Right.
Because that is a massive amount of destruction and, even though they didn't admit it, loss of life. Given the number of explosions.
But New York is destroyed, but if they were so worried about the collateral damage, look at what evil would have reigned because everyone was afraid of blowing up some buildings.
Oh, I'm not saying that you shouldn't defend people, but... Seriously? I mean...
And I don't think that the
U.S.
did have an option. It was S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
And then S.H.I.E.L.D. in the next movie was disbanded. So it really didn't... They immediately lost. That's why it's been so long between...
Yeah.
You had Avengers 2 and everything before they finally okay, well, we have to have some sort of organization. We got to build a prison out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the sea. We got to, So
well, now, and actually, that leads me to... It's going to be kind of a great crossover comment to me, in my mind. Having seen Independence Day, the new one, and what they did, which I would have loved to have been around for those arguments and nations conflicts and who gets to have what contract and all the rest of that drama. But if you look at what they did, why didn't we do that? Why haven't we done that openly? Which we've done it secretly with S.H.I.E.L.D. But why not take that technology and better prepare ourselves for what's to come, which I don't think we could take that technology and prepare ourselves for Thanos or the Skrulls or anybody. But
there were lots of private companies that took a lot of the Chitauri stuff and were trying to re-engineer it. And that was one of the things that S.H.I.E.L.D. did was they were shutting down, that kind of stuff. That's one of the reasons that Deadlock in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series was able to be made because they were repurposing Chitauri.
Which I want him back on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I do too. I think that would be a great...
I know his effects are expensive, but so worth it.
No, they can only afford one guest appearance at a time. Ghost Rider.
Wait a minute. That would be so funny on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to have Ghost Rider show up.
That would totally ruin everything they've built.
As long as it's not Nicolas Cage.
That means you haven't seen the pictures of the bus that they're sending to San Diego?
No. I haven't.
You guys know? Oh, that's the whole thing. They have a bus and... It's got the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo, coming, ABC, fall, and right around the bottom of it is this chain that's on fire.
No way.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are they just trying to keep Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. relevant enough that it doesn't get canceled?
Can't tell you.
Hey, hold on a second.
Just
Brandon,
Google it.
Hold on a second.
Wow.
Wait. Rewind. Stop. You were the biggest proponent of that show.
I am
for this entire season.
I still am, but I watched what they did to Agent Carter. And I know that it can't be that far behind.
I will say this. I agree with you. You should be worried if you're a fan, but only at a certain point. My thing is, I am surprised that Marvel TV under Joseph Loeb hasn't just figured out, hey, let's just take Agent Carter and put her on Netflix.
I would have been really happy with that. I really would have.
That would work for everybody. You get new episodes, plus given how many episodes you can film. I mean, they were already starting to cut back the number of episodes anyway. What? I mean, Daredevil's like 10, 12 a season. Hey, guess what?
And Netflix would have put more money into it and made it a better show.
Slightly more. But you didn't even have to worry about that. You had a great cast, great chemistry. What, 10, 12 episodes? Which is really what pretty much Agent Carter was last season, I think.
Well, and I'd say you probably don't even need something like that. I'd say go to the BBC Sherlock model, where it's a little bit longer episodes, but it's a complete story arc.
Season,
and that allows them to have time to do her own. She's got her new show that she wants to do. The actors can go do their other stuff, and that really only has to film whenever they're available. And that's what the BBC Sherlock is. And I think that would be great.
That would be awesome too.
At least have Agent Carter up until the actual formation of S.H.I.E.L.D. That would be.
That's what I was expecting.
That's what I want.
And that's what we didn't get, and it's just really...
And possibly, because there were other teams before the Avengers. I was personally thinking that maybe we'd have at least one team which would lead us into the formation of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know. Or bring back Dum Dum Dugan.
Yeah, kind of dead. Anyway, look.
No, he's still alive in that time period.
Agent Carter?
Yeah. Not dead now, obviously.
Yeah. Well, look, personally, I'm more excited for what Netflix has in store for all those Marvel heroes. I'm digging Luke Cage. I'm digging the coming of the Defenders.
I'm worried about Luke Cage. I'm digging the Defenders. I don't actually like the actor.
Okay.
You don't?
I really don't.
I'll tell Mike. Mike, I like you, man.
You down with me?
He's the most likable character I've had on this show.
Yeah.
I don't really like him.
He's not ghetto enough. I hate this. I hate this.
He's good with the ladies.
He is not. Mind you, there are more than one incarnation of Luke Cage. Luke Cage is, I don't want to say hardcore because he's not, but that's the only analogy I have.
Well, I think the Luke Cage that we're seeing in the show right there is somebody who's trying to get away from this kind of past that he's already had that's been the hardcore, I get put in prison and then get tested on kind of thing past. I think that it's...
mind you, I am a Luke Cage fan, okay? I've got posters in my house, so I'm hoping for the best. But...
I think you're going to... When you actually start developing his character and not just him being a side character of Jessica Jones.
Which he was great in Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
He was great. I loved him in Jessica Jones.
It's really going to play out the way you want it to. Because I think that so far the Netflix Marvel shows have not done anything terribly wrong. I mean...
Blackout. Take this pitch. Blackout. We have Black Panther and Luke Cage together. We call it Blackout.
Well,
it's good for ratings.
What I think would be really nice is they could get like just half a second, just have Iron Man fly by. That's all CGI. You don't need Robert Downey Jr.'s voice in there, but it just ties everything in just a little bit better. You can have.
I do enjoy that they talk about him now.
Yeah.
Vision.
Yeah, it's all CGI. Right? It's not like, and you don't have to make him say anything. If he just appears and like. In and out kind of a scene. It just ties everything together just a little bit stronger.
Spider-Man flying by in one of those movies, any one of those TV shows. Spider-Man whizzing by, or Spider-Man helping him catch a guy.
He needs a cameo in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because
he needs a cameo in anything on Netflix. He needs a cameo on. Think about it. Somebody's chasing a bad guy. He swings by and stops him, and don't say nothing. Just like there you go and keep on going. Something that would be perfect for me. Because their only tie-in is them talking about New York.
Well, the good thing is now they can go ahead and use the Daily Bugle now that they have this whole thing with Sony. You hear that, Fox? Look at what Sony's doing. They gonna make loads of cash. All you got to do is just not do anything. Let Kevin Feige take over. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, you make the money. That's what Sony's doing. Sit back, relax, work out what you're going to do about Star Wars. Oh, sorry. You don't have that.
So Brandon. I swear the name of the show was Fanatics and the Fan, not Keith Hates Fox. But.
I'm not saying I hate Fox. I never. Those words. No. I'm just saying Fox needs help.
Oh, please.
Anybody that's actually seen the last 2 X-Men films, and you notice the difference, look, X-Men Days of Future Past. Was that a good movie?
Oh, God. Even the name sucked.
Okay. How much money that film made?
A lot.
$747 million. As of right now, X-Men Apocalypse has made about $527 million.
Wow.
Okay, seriously? Now, they made this new movie for less than what they made Days of Future Past. They did make their money back. But Fox is not in danger of worrying Warner Brothers or Disney by approaching $1 billion anytime soon. And to let you know, Daredevil has not... none of the Fox Marvel films has made over $800 million. Ever. Ever. So, if you're Fox, you're happy that you're not losing any money, but you're not in the game. You are in last place. Deal with it. That is not going to change anytime soon unless you actually start hiring people that know what they're doing. That's all. That's it.
It can't be too hard. There's got to be several screenwriters that are in the comic book world that would do it for pennies on the dollar.
They hired directors, and they
hired Colin Bunn.
They hired people.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they let them go because their vision was too close to the comics.
Right.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's a comic book movie.
Yes. It's the model that Kevin Feige used to work for Fox, and look at what he's doing. Let him be in charge again.
Brandon, with this has been, summer movies, summer, all of the summer stuff, the conventions. Mm-hmm. It has been actually a video game summer for you.
I'd say, yeah.
Mr. Pokemon.
I've been playing it the whole time we've been doing this.
So Pokemon Go was released this week.
Yes.
And
I've already walked
the minute it was
miles.
released, and we were going to have to talk about it on the show. What I find interesting is how many adults, not kids, how many adults are... That's all. My Facebook was covered in Pokemon for 2 days.
How many people are getting a lot more steps on their Fitbit because they're playing Pokemon Go now?
How many weird pictures are we going to see of Pokemon stuff?
In the bathroom?
I've seen pictures of bathrooms. I've seen pictures... Of cars. I've seen pictures of the inside of people's houses. I've just
seen one where the grass Pokemon was about to get mowed.
These are intelligent people that I know. Or people I thought were intelligent.
Well, you gotta think that people have been wanting something like this since they first played the Pokemon games when they were, 8 or 9 years old, like I was.
It's actually ingenious because the game has come out for the people who are now adults.
Oh yeah.
When it first came out, they were kids. Now they're grown adults, and they get to play Pokemon again and not have any problems.
So it's really a fun game. I mean, it's got its problems. Of course, the servers are not really handling the stress very well, just because everybody wants to play it. And,
right.
There's some issues with
one of the largest app releases today ever.
It instantly hit the top of the App Store within its first 12 hours.
If I'm not mistaken, the only app that has come close has been Twitter.
Yeah, it's going to end up being one of the top downloaded apps
of all time.
Yeah, this is about like Farmville, right?
It's really not that different, but it's. I tell you, I've sat here and played. I've probably put 15 hours in the game.
15 hours since when?
It came out Friday. What? Yeah.
Since Friday.
Yeah.
So less than 24 hours.
I've slept.
I guess it came out Wednesday night, so I started playing Thursday.
Okay,
so it might be
48 hours.
It might be more than 15 hours. But, I've definitely it's definitely, it does help me kind of recapture that kind of and it's something that gets me out. I work all around town anyways, and it's one of those games where it helps. That helps. So the fact that I go drive around town all day long, that just makes the game perfect for me. So, and it's easier for me to do while I'm doing my job instead of like the Contest of Champions game, which I play as well.
Or like doing your job.
Well,
work.
He's doing something important like capturing Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll be a half hour late. I gotta capture a couple Pokemon over here.
It's not like you're having to call into work going, yeah, I gotta raise my crops. I'm growing some corn and it's not